So on this channel, you guys know that I have called out multiple low cap gems in this market before. Today in this video, I want to talk to you guys about a token that is a low cap gem. I have talked about this token on the channel before. The price has gone down ever since I have started talking about it first on this channel, but I want to talk to you guys about why I am still very bullish on this token, especially for the long term of this token, and why this token is being called one of the most influential cryptocurrencies in the Polkadot ecosystem. And it's a low cap gem. It is actually a micro cap gem below a $5 million market cap. So if you're excited to learn a little bit more about the Kylin network and the KYL token, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's just get right into it. So first things first, we're looking at Kylin network right here on CoinGecko. Now there's some things that I want you guys to remember that when you're looking up cryptocurrencies on CoinGecko, because it's something that I always have to remind myself about, is that these numbers could be wrong right here. These numbers can be old and outdated, and there's not really a good way for these crypto platforms like CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko to get some of the updated data and stuff like that until they're like integrated in a very good way with blockchain technology, which is one of the things that Kylin will be able to do actually. So that's pretty interesting. But let's look at some of the tokenomics and metrics of Kylin right now. Actually, let's look at my low cap gem list right here. So we're building this new low cap gem list. If you want to learn more about the gems, I'm going to update this with all the prices and stuff like that. I have created this list in the past. I talked about, around 31 cryptocurrencies on this channel. Actually, I believe it was a lot more than that. There was about 41 cryptocurrencies on this channel. A lot of them, by the time I stopped calculating on this list, we have 900%, 900%, 2000%, 5000%, 2000%, 5000%, 5000, 27,000%, which was my biggest gainer right there with the DAG token. We had the OMI token, which is one that a lot of you guys started watching me when I called out that one, just because the platform has a nice user base and it's very fun, with the VD app. Shout out to the OMI homies, 23,000% since I first talked about it. And then Kylin network right here, I talked about it when it was $1.05. So let's see how I did. It's at 1 cent right now. It's down 99.6% from its all-time high. Also, this market cap right here this is a seed round of how much they raised, $3.8 million in the seed round right here. Before we get into more about Kylin network, what it actually is, right here we have this right here, some of the most influential projects on the Polkadot ecosystem in the last 30 days. We got Astar, Bitfrost, Moonbeam, Tails, and we got Kylin network right here, Crush network, Centrifuge, and FRM, which is one of my low cap gems that I'm adding to this new updated list right here. So coming back to this token, so all-time high was at $2.80. Man, just give me back to $1, and that's already 100x. Wow. Give me back to $1, please, right there. So what is the Kylin network? Kylin is a layer 1 data infrastructure for DeFi and Web3, building a decentralized, configurable multi-level oracles to superpower the new Web3. So if you weren't around in the previous bull run, then you missed out on the whole Chainlink and the Oracle hype. I actually had my first 1000x crypto because of the Chainlink and that hype with the DOX token, because I saw Chainlink do some crazy amazing numbers. I learned what the hell an Oracle was, and then I looked for other Oracle projects that looked like they were pretty well positioned, and that's where I found the DOS token, which since then has actually kind of fell off. They got a new team. I stopped following them as soon as they got that new team, because why did the old team quit after they did 100x? That was just a bad sign for me. Like, I need that original team to be there. I don't even know who that original team was, so that's why I stopped talking about that token. But the Kylin network for sure won't really do that stuff because the CEO's out. giving a bunch of stuff. You know, he's in Forbes, he's on Bloomberg, he's in Cointelegraph. And the technology, what is the Kylin? Kylin is a synergistic multi-level Oracle data infrastructure built on Polkadot. Coming right here. So Polkadot middleware blockchain, decentralized data economy, parachain and substrate compatibility, of course, is a cool thing right there. Coming down, they have building the decentralized future. I want to go into this part right here where they kind of explain a little bit more about the use cases for the network. So it says, within Kylin's novel open sandbox Oracle scripting environment, anyone can customize Oracle scripting parameters to securely self-feed the necessary data to any DeFi smart contract automations, with Oracle scripters benefiting in perpetuality. So this is cool. This is cool right here. Perpetuity? Why that word? Why that word? Use a different word, man. I'm a pretty smart guy, but that word, it just doesn't, you could have used a better word. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, like, these oracles are what is needed to do a lot of things in the smart contract world. For example, even something as simple as having like a betting platform like that. Say you want to bet on a boxing match, you need to know who actually won the boxing match. That data needs to be correct, it needs to be secure, it can't be tampered with, because if somebody tampers with it, then they can get, you know, like, say the smart contract, you say, I'm gonna bet $1 million that Mike Tyson is gonna win, and then he loses, and then, you know, that data gets sent to the blockchain and automatically drops the crypto off in the other people's wallet because you lost. Or if you won, then it drops it off in your wallet automatically. Automation, y'all know what automation is. Why am I even explaining that? But oracles is what makes that possible with blockchains, right? Because that data is not stored on blockchains. A lot of blockchains are not even meant to hold all that data. So NFTs is the metadata structure of Web3 via our integration with NFT3. Monetize query access to your personal data by interested parties. So personal data is something that is very important right now. We see that's why a lot of these companies are making a whole bunch of money. For example, Facebook, they have all of your personal data. They can create algorithms, and then they become one of the most powerful marketing companies in the entire world, making a bunch, you know, making e-commerce huge. That's one of the things that Facebook does with their Facebook Pixel, Instagram, and all that stuff. So NFTs in general is data. It's metadata. That's all it is. So once you have this data, these one of ones in one place, then even when it comes to, let me back up real quick. You know, NFTs. So NFTs is the metadata structure of Web3 with our integration with NFT3. Monetize query access to your personal data by interested parties. So monetizing personal data is probably going to be something in the future that kind of takes off. Like, for now, it's not really taking off that much because people don't understand what their data is worth. Data is why some of the most popular tech companies are the most popular tech companies. For example, Facebook Pixel is what gathers all your data. They make so much money off of that. That's how they become such a powerful marketing engine, just because they have that pixel that collects all that data. Now imagine you get a piece of the pie from your data that you provide to everyone who's an e-commerce's Facebook Pixel. Just one example of you know, using that data in an interesting way. And then NFTs in general, it's all about metadata. It's all about the data that's stored on the blockchain, the data that's stored on, even with NFT art, the data that's stored on the blockchain goes and then calls, you know, IFPS to show you a picture. So if that data in your NFT gets switched up or something like that, you can have an entirely different representation as far as, you know, what picture it points to on the IFPFS. DAOs, you know what I mean? You guys know what DAOs are, decentralized autonomous organizations. A lot of data involved with that, right? Gaming and then machine learning, of course, is all about this data. And I've said data like 52 times in the last second or so my bad to you guys. So foundation, strong talented team. They got talented team from some of the best places in the crypto space. Coming down here, they got some of the best backers in the crypto space. This Master Ventures right here, and then this DF G right here is one that I've been seeing a lot of good projects lately, but almost all the projects that I end up liking end up having a good use case, end up looking like they could be used in the future, end up building things and working with other teams in the future. Using Master Ventures is right there backing them. Speaking of working with other teams, they do have a nice ecosystem of partners, probably one of the reasons why they are one of the most influential chains on the Polkadot ecosystem. Keep in mind, Polkadot is in the top 100 billion dollar market cap cryptocurrency. This cryptocurrency right here has a market cap of $3 million. Talk about room for growth. They are also a founding member of the Polkadot DeFi Alliance. The Polkadot DeFi Alliance is where industry-leading projects and cutting-edge teams come together to propel forward the larger Polkadot ecosystem and the overall cryptocurrency industry. We encourage collaboration, supporting development of new financial primitives. You gotta love this right here. Chainlink right there, Equilibrium, Moonbeam is another one. You got Reef, Bondly, Linktree, Staffy. So these are some big players in this space right here. And of course, like I said, they're all over the TV, all over the news, doing their thing right there. So let's talk a little bit more about some of these partners. First of all, I want to talk a little bit about this alliance right here, because one of the reasons why I liked Kylin is because I saw that right in the beginning they had a lot of money and they were investing in other projects to come and build using their technology, which is a great idea, right? Which is a great idea. Get other smart people to help you build this thing out and build some of the use cases to show people what it could be used for. But they have posted right here a list of its partners, and it looks a little something like this. We got Ava Labs, B Pro, talked about them before on the channel. Kudos, talked about them before. Reef, we got NFT-Fi, or Nifty is what a lot of people call it. Montreal was one of my favorite cryptocurrencies in the last run that had a nice run up for me on Montreal. WAN Chain, we talked about WAN Chain. It's one of the ISO 20020 currencies right there. We got Netvrk, we got Certec, which is, they do a lot of the auditing for almost every cryptocurrency DeFi project that you heard of has some smart contract auditing going on over there at Certec, and they are also involved with the Kylin network, and they are also partners. So right here, just looking to look at the token again. You can stake this token right now. That's another thing about this token I think is good. If you DCA into this token, you can just kind of stake it, and by the time the market turns around and things start to go up and you're waiting for it to get to $100 million market cap, remember, this is not financial advice, but this is just what I think they can do. It's just what I think. And remember, I have been wrong about this token before, but I don't think I will be wrong again. So amount of the token that's staked right now is 16.4 million, 4% of the circulating supply. We have 36% of the total supply out in circulation right now, and 0.66 billion of 1 billion. That's the total stake supply. Total stake, total KYL locked, total KYL staked. Oh, this is locked in like probably like team tokens and other stuff like that, and partnerships and things like that. So they probably have they got some tokens locked away. So still early for this token overall, and there's a lot of things going on right now. So oracles, very important part of the cryptocurrency ecosystem overall. The real world has to be able to communicate with blockchains and vice versa, on-chain and off-chain data. People in the future need to learn how much their data is worth, and they have to be able to get compensated for the amount of data that they provide, use, and are used for. And yeah, so that's another reason why I like this token. So let me know what you guys think about the KYL network. It is another Oracle network, but I think it is a very unique one in a very unique place, being one of the most influential cryptocurrencies in the Polkadot ecosystem, even after Chainlink has been there holding it down for so much more time. I think people are starting to see some of the limitations of Chainlink in the Polkadot ecosystem. That's just what I think, and I don't really know that much about what the devs are doing, but I do see a couple things going on. So let me know what you guys think about the video. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, check out the website etcurrency.com, where you can get trading courses. You get courses on how I find these cryptos and how I look at the entire crypto market. And you can just reach out to me and also join my Telegram group and a bunch of other cool stuff. Figure out what I'm into, the crypto NFT projects that I'm actually working with, and all that good stuff. You can check out my Telegram group if you need to ask me any questions or reach out to me. It is free right now. I'm thinking about in the bull market, when all the bots and the fake people start coming around, I will have to start charging for entry right now. So if you do want to get into the Telegram group, the best thing to do is like get in right now when it's free. I will have to charge later just to keep out some of the spammers and scammers and weird people who try to get in there when it's free. So RIP to crypto roots. Y'all think positive, and positive things will happen. And remember, never finish a negative statement about currency. Till next time, peace.